Howdy folks, I hope you're all well. Thank you very much for tuning in. And today I'm going to have a look at the Visionary Wetland 10x32 monocular. But before we come on to this monocular itself, which is available to purchase in the link in the description below, we'll just have a quick look at what you get with it. Now firstly, you can see it has a drop down stay on lens cover for the objective lens. For the eyepiece, a plastic rubber pull off one there, detachable one. It comes with some nice packaging here, which is good to see because Visionary recently have been improving with the new products with the packaging, making it look much less generic, so big tick for that. You get a very basic nylon case there with a belt loop and a velcro fastener. It does the job. Very adequate for a monocular in this price range, which is around about £55 retail price. It comes with a nice little wrist strap here, which is a quick release, which is a bit of a love-hate relationship with some people, but I personally think this is a terrific one. Very strong, and that's not going to come off. You get, it's very nice to see, a microfiber cleaning cloth. It's amazing how many times you get budget binoculars and monoculars with these horrific non-microfiber cloths that, believe me, do more harm than good. And lastly, but by no means least, the booklet that you get with it. And I know with a few of the Visionary products, binoculars, monocular, etc., they all come with the same generic booklet, but this one is specifically for this monocular, and it shows you how to put the strap on, how to use it, how to use the twist eye cups, how to focus. Very good indeed. So getting back onto the monocular, on the underside there you will see a little connection there for the wrist strap to go through. You can remove that and it reveals a tripod thread. The focuser, it's not the smoothest in the world, but there's no tight or loose spots there, and yeah, but very easy to use. It's a polycarbonate body and feels like a rubber twist eye cup. The optics are fully multi-coated BAK4 prisms, and it's fully multi-coated all around, because I know some budget monoculars they come with a fully multi-coated objective lens but standard fully coated eyepiece, but this is fully multi-coated all the way around. It's around about 12.5 centimeters long, so very compact, ideal for hiking, walking the dog, etc., and around about 220 grams. So it's a twist eye cup, and it does feel, despite it being like a polycarbonate body and a rubber eye cup here, it does feel very solid. So doing the push test, I've twisted it fully out, pushing in without twisting, and that is not moving. Again, halfway, again, excellent. So big ticks all around there. One maybe minus point is the close focus on this is around about, I tested to be what, 4 to 5 meters or so. It would be nice if it focused down to 2, but yeah, that's a minor gripe that I thought I'd pick out there. It's nice to see also a flat side where your tripod plate will fit, and that means that you can, if your tripod plate is a bit larger than average, it will still go on there very easily. One thing I did notice with these, compared to the 8x42, this is the 10x32, there's a lot less internal reflection if you have the eye cup set wrong, so that's good, and that helps improve your contrast. The field of view with these is around about, it says 5.4 degrees, which is about standard for a monocular in this price range, in this specification. So 10x32, it's got an exit pupil of around about 3mm, so in very low light conditions it may not perform quite as good as the Wetland 8x32 and the 8x42, but out and about in the daylight I'd look through these and it's a surprisingly clear image, and that there is some purple colour fringing, but only on very high contrast subjects, and I was surprised on the outer right hand edge of objects how little red chromatic aberration there was, chromatic aberration. So very good there. And as I've mentioned before, in most conditions you won't even notice that colour fringing. It's only in heavily backlit subjects, such as looking at trees that are, have the sun nearly behind them, and that's a very challenging subject. But most of the time you won't notice the chromatic aberration. Very, very good contrast, really, I would say, in brightness for a monocular in this price range. Yes, the Hawk and the Vikings that cost £100–120, yes, they will outperform it, but in this price range you really can't fault it. And a couple of things that really did surprise me about this monocular was the level of pincushion distortion. There wasn't any. Lovely straight lines right to the edge, which you will see in other monoculars. So very, very well done Visionary with that. As is the edge of field sharpness, the focus, when you get it focused in the centre, you then look at the edge of the field of view, it's really not that far out, the same focus as the centre, so you do get a flat, nice flat field with this monocular. So yeah, summing up, a very good all-round monocular for hiking, out on your walks, or if you're maybe out on a bicycle and you struggling for storage space. Perfect for out and about. I would say the 12x32 version of this is more for your plane and your ship spotting, and the 8x32 will give you that little bit better low light capability. But 10x32, a bit of an underrated combination. There are some very nice monoculars and binoculars with that specification. So that's a quick look at the Visionary Wetland 10x32 monocular. Thank you very much for watching, and please check out a link in the description below.